welcome back to our channel Beauty with a Twist, and I'm Ajita. So today's tutorial is based on this look. Um, this look is like bold lips, subtle eyes with a nice pop of color which is yellow. You can wear this anytime. So if you're interested to see how I have created this look, please keep on watching. Hello! Today I'll be moisturizing my face even before priming, and so I'll be using Origin's All Day Moisturizing Cream to do so. I was feeling extremely dry and needed some kind of hydration. So I'm going to take a little bit of cream and I'm going to massage it on my skin, as you can see over here. For primer, I'll be using MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage Primer. I'll be applying it on my whole face instead of just the T-zone. This primer, unlike other primers, has a little bit of shimmer but nothing to be bothered about. The other day I came across this primer and I was like, oh my god, why did I ever stop using it? So I decided that in this video I'm going to use a oldie but a goodie. Now for the foundation, I'm going to use Maybelline's Poreless Matte Foundation. I am in the shade 332. I'll be applying dots all over my face with the help of this foundation. There is no pump, so it gets extremely messy. But for the love of foundation, you gotta do what you gotta do, babes. With the help of Damp Beauty Blender, I'm going to press this foundation in my skin as against dragging it, because it will only give a streaky look and it won't look flawless. Now, I'll be using Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes, on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on Cupid's bow, on my chin, and I'll be using this as eye primer. I know girls, this is looking extremely bright, but for this particular look I wanted a bright under eye. But once the look is complete, this all will come together and it'll look flawless and beautiful. To set my eye primer, I'll be using Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder and this Morphe brush before we proceed with our eye look. Today I'll be using Makeup Geek eyeshadows. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to use is in the shade Petal Pusher. This is lovely lavender light purple kind of a shade, and this is a perfect transition shade for other dark colors to blend in. For blending this, I'm using the Sigma brush. Number and the details of all the product that I'm using will be mentioned in the description bar below as always. As you can see, I'm using windshield wiper motion and circular motion to blend this transition shade in my crease. Girl, I can never stress enough on how important blending is, so you've got to real work hard on blending. So the next shade that we are going to use is again from Makeup Geek, and it is in the shade Cupcake. Today we'll be using all the eyeshadows from the brand Makeup Geek and from the purple family. I'm using a Morphe M433 blending brush to blend this shade into my crease. You'll be having questions regarding the availability of Makeup Geek eyeshadows in India. I know they are not found easily, rather they are not found at all. But don't worry, I've got it covered. The solution to this problem is the website Beauty Bay, and it is very easy to order and get it shipped to India. The details of the same will be mentioned in the description bar below. The next shade that I'm going to use is in the shade Curfew, and this is a dark purple shade, and I'm going to use this to pat it in the outer 1/3 or the outer V of the eye, and I'll be first patting it and then blending it. Since we are going to need a little bit of precision over here, I'm going to use a tapered blending brush, and this is from Morphe M441. Once we are done with packing on the color, I'm going to use M433 brush to blend it out seamlessly. Now I'll be using this eyeshadow trio from the brand Avon, and I'll be using the extremely dark black shade, as you can see over there. With the help of a pencil brush, I'm going to take a little amount, and we are going very carefully, because if you take more product, this eye look is going to be extremely messy. With the first brush that we used, which is M433, and without any excess product on it, we are just going to blend out this black eyeshadow that we've just put on the outer V. This step is important to give a little depth and definition to this whole eye look, otherwise it's going to be only purple eyeshadow. But as you can see, even with the darkest purple shade, the intensity of this soft smoky eye is missing. Now, I'll be applying Sin from this Naked palette. This is a lovely pinkish shimmery color. To apply this, I'm going to use the flat shader brush that comes with the palette. I'm going to spray some MAC Fix Plus. This will help the shimmer in this eyeshadow to pop. I'm going to apply this from the inner one third to the center of the eye and blend it properly. With the help of Morphe M433 blending brush, I'll grab a little bit of cupcake eyeshadow and I'm going to blend out all these eyeshadow together seamlessly so that there are no harsh lines at all and we have a soft smoky eye look already. With the help of Maybelline Black Gel Liner and Sigma E65 brush, I'll be done with my wing liner just like this. Time for some awesomeness. We'll be applying Too Faced Better Than the Sex mascara. I'll be using a generous 2 to 3 coats of this and wiggling it from the roots of the eyelashes to the top. With the help of Real Techniques contour brush and Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, I'm going to set my under eye area as well as all those areas where I had earlier applied the concealer. Now, for a lovely pop of color, I'm going to use a foiled eyeshadow in the shade Fortune Teller. And to apply this, I'll be using a flat definer brush from Morphe. This is a lovely yellow color and I'll be applying this to the inner one third of the lower lash line. Now, with the help of a pencil brush, I'll be taking Curfew eyeshadow and applying it to the outer one third of the lower lash line. You have to buff it properly so that there are no harsh lines. Now I'll apply Rimmel Scandalize Black Coal Pencil and I'll apply this to the waterline only to that area where Curfew has been applied, and I will not take it completely inside where Fortune Teller or the yellow eyeshadow is applied. Now with the help of Virgin eyeshadow from the Naked palette, I'll be applying it to the arch of the eyebrow. As you can see, by doing this the whole eye looks gets a lift. Time to do my eyebrows. I'll be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, and with the help of Sigma E65 angular brush, I will trace outline of my natural eyebrow and then I will fill it light-handedly. You've got to be very careful because if you fill it with heavy hand, then your eyebrows are going to look artificial and not natural, if you know what I mean. So I've done my second eyebrow offline. Now time to bronze. For this look, I didn't want it to go in for a proper contouring routine, so I wanted a bronzy look. Here I've used NARS Laguna bronzer, and with this Morphe brush I'm just bronzing my face and lightly sculpting it out and not doing a proper contour. For blush, I'll be using Pinch Me from MAC. This is a lovely muted pink shade and it's one of my favorite from the pink family. For applying this, I'll be using Real Techniques retractable Kabuki blush brush. Whew, this is always a tongue twister and a mouthful for me. I'm going to apply this on my cheeks and on the cheekbone. Today I'll be using Marie Luminizer highlighter. Guys, I may not do contour, I may not do blush, but highlighter I will always do. Hands down my favorite highlighter of all time. I started my obsession for highlighters with this Marie Luminizer and I have my complete loyalty to it. I'll be applying it on the bridge of my nose and on my cheekbones, and then with the help of my blush brush I'll buff them together. Now for the showstopper of this look, if I may say so. Guys, please hold your breath and make way for the ultimate ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade More Better. La, 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 la. This is one of my favorite liquid lipstick color that I have. The formula is good, the shade is amazing, and this is the perfect cool tone pink, but I don't know, somehow on this camera it is showing a tinge of red, but trust me, it's not red. It has no tinge of red whatsoever. Maybe the camera is not picking properly. With this, we've come to the end of the tutorial. I hope you like this tutorial, and if you recreate this, don't forget to take a picture and tag me on my Instagram account. Details will be mentioned in the description bar below. As usual, you know the drill, guys. If you want to see more such interesting tutorials, don't forget to subscribe. Know where the button is, right? Right? Please do subscribe. So if you have any suggestions or any recommendations you want me to make look on any particular color, say blue, purple, white, pink, yellow, rainbow colors, absolutely anything, please don't forget to mention it in the comment bar below. Try to incorporate these colors in my coming tutorials. Until next time, bye bye. Okay, incorporate and